Well, here I am again, and uh, I guess it's kind of weird to say again. This is my first video here like this, but I'm here because somebody hit my brand new car. I was parking it parallel like over in the city, and somebody came when I was away having a sip of the coffee, and somebody came and whacked off the mirror. And it was very unpleasant. I has nothing to do with what I'm showing you. All right, over here, we'll show you my car. Oh, that's not this one. It's not this one at all. It doesn't even look anything like it at all. 1 minute. There we go. There it is. See what happened there? You see it? Look, there it is. You see, it's gone. It's gone right off into the road. It's right in front of it. You see? Oh, there I am. That's me. That's my face. Here we have. I don't want to touch it because I just painted it, right? I painted it. All I had was plaster dip, so I plaster dipped it. Plaster dip is unnecessary. It's kind of overkill or underkill, depending on where you're standing. And I have some tape. Got painter's tape, but again, you don't really need painter's tape. You can use masking tape or whatever, but I had a gift card and I wanted to use it, and so this was cheaper than the masking tape, which was weird. But then I also had to get a mirror, right? And then I realized I didn't actually have to get the mirror. But anyways, I got this mirror from AutoZone, $25. Thing is, I could have just printed the shape and then painted it chrome, and it would have worked as a mirror. And the paint for the chrome is only $8 off of you know, getting a spray paint can of chrome. So anyways, yeah, this is not 3D printed. This fell off and was in the road, and it was all scuffed up, so I had to paint it over because it had scratches. Oh, and also too, I cut my thumb. I had the original broken mirror, which has a plastic paste on the back of it, and so I tried to break off, not really break off because it was already broken, but I was trying to peel off the bits of broken mirror so I could have the back plate and reuse it for this. But I spent like maybe 20 minutes and I cut my thumb, and bits of glass were flying all over the place because it's like there's a sticker, electronic sticker on the back. I have no idea why, because there's no electronic functionality in the glass, because I didn't have, you know, the warning system like some mirrors have. Anyways, I was peeling it, and to peel it, it crunches like cereal. It grinds into bits, and anyways, I threw it out. It was not worth the trouble. Instead, I'm just going to attach it with the epoxy, which I'm still waiting for. It should be coming today, I assume, with the 3D printer resin in an hour or two. I hope it should be here. We will see, but I'm waiting now because the thing is rendering and I'm waiting for the package. And here, since I'm waiting for the package and everything, this is the model of what I'm doing to fix it, right? This is the mouth version. I have two concepts. This is the mouth one. And what I did was, to get the shape of the mirror, I scanned it with an app on my phone, which I forget the name of. But if you just search 3D scanner on the App Store, you will find it. And I got a free trial, and I used it for free. It gives you 3 days for free, but you have to cancel it within 24 hours of the billing charging. So you only have really 2 days, right? So I only used one because I wanted to be sure, and I canceled it right away. Anyway, so this is concept one. And by the way, too, I actually, this is the actual 3D scan, right? This is because it didn't have the mirror, so one got the inside goods, right? And that's not really helpful. So I made the mirror shape out of a rectangle and cut it away, and here it is. There's the regular mirror. And then, so the teeth concept we take off, and this is the concept number 2, and this is another thing. It's much simpler. Looks very nice, you know. It's pretty good, yes. But I don't know. I think it's viable, yes. But I think this says something, yes. It says, "I am hungry. Munch, munch." Yeah. So that's the 3D print, and that's what I'm going to do, and I'm waiting for the fucking package. Oh, and I forgot to mention too, to get the scale correctly, what you have to do is measure the real world, you know, the real world, and then you scale the digital scan to match the real world. And then you take that number that you magnify by, and you go and you use it on the mouth. Okay, an update video, because I'm waiting. I don't know what I'm gonna do next. Anyway, so these they've been printed, and I painted them white with some acrylic. Because originally what I did was I had painted them copper with some spray paint, but the copper kind of looks like a dookie. Look, see, it does look like dookie. I wasn't lying at all to you. You can kind of imagine it looking like a dookie. So what I did was I was like, oh, I better run to the store, get some white paint, and that's what I did now is I've done it white. But now I've got to wait for it to dry before I put back a bit of black in between the teeth so that you can distinguish them. And then there's paint, there's a tape to prevent the paint from getting onto the other side, you know. And then, oh, right, I put a bristles. I dabbed it like so that it looks a little textured. I wanted that texture as opposed to the straight up and down texture, because I thought this one looks nicer. I could always smooth it out later after it dries, but I think it looks more interesting with the cracky look. But we'll see. And then I'm just waiting for this to dry, and then I'll put the black in. Because if I put the black in now, it just turns grey, you know. It's no good. I got a little carried away here, and I made these ones a little gnarly, and I don't know what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna go back to regular white, like that. It's fine. Yeah, it's too much. Well, I didn't go back to the white. Instead, I added some more colors. Like, I added some yellow. Look at that. There's yellow in there. Anyways, what I'm doing then after that is I used Magic Sculpt to plop it on. And just used that and some, like, auto body filler stuff. Alrighty there you go. There you go. He's on there. Yeah. The only issue now is to clean it up with some black to hide all the gook. It's drying. I could do it now, but you know, I could do it now because it cures underwater. But when I did this, when I tested, you know, because it says, oh, it cures underwater, I put it in a cup. By the way, that wasn't my intention. I was putting it in the cup just because I thought it wouldn't cure underwater. So I thought, well, this would be a good way to keep it usable. But the thing is, it cured under the water. So when I took it out of the water, it was crumbly though. It was like dissolving, but it was cured. It was dissolving, but it was cured. So none of that. We're going to wait for it to dry, and then we're going to paint it black edges on the, you know, on the gray. I even went under it and did that, so it all goes into the blending. And there he is. He's a screaming loud mirror. Oncoming traffic. And there it is. There it is. It's done. I really like it. It's waterproof because I also put a bit of epoxy on top of it too. It's really nice. So it came out really good, and I'm liking it very much. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again sometime, or rather you will see me